Wonderful. So what we're going to do is we're going to break down the annual aim of sewing 100 pieces of content, and we're going to see how can we accomplish this in quarterly sections. This is something that Kamran is something that he wants to be a part of as well, and so what I want to help you to do is basically identify what would be the steps to do that. And we'll go over to first quarter. You have it pulled up?
But which one should I open up?
Just open up the template where it's here we go. I just gave that 100 pieces of content. Yeah, there we go. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna follow this checklist. This is all we're gonna do. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take 1 minute to copy your annual aim over. So do you know where the annual aim is on the monthly mission minutes? In the session calendar?
I don't.
You don't?
But I can find. Let me see.
Okay.
I don't know where it is, but I can find it.
Okay. Yeah, they were talked about. Oh, it was actually annual. In the annual meeting, that's where we have it. And from the annual meeting, we should be able to transfer them over to just the annual aim over here.
I'm looking for monthly missions.
What was that?
Am I looking for monthly mission?
Yeah, the monthly missions and the annual meeting minutes, the notes. Yeah, you're actually looking for the annual aims in the annual meeting.
I see.
You see it?
Mm-hmm.
And you're just looking.
I just copy it.
Yeah, you can just copy yours.
Okay.
And we can paste it.
Paste it in the near-term directional.
No, paste it in the annual aim. Good question.
Oh, I see.
Perfect. There we go. Cool. We want to sew 100 pieces of content a day by the end of. Oh.
Fine.
Where did you get this from?
The last hold on. The last annual meeting.
Okay. By the end of. Interesting.
12 to the 6.
Oh, but was that from? But that was last year's annual aim, not this one.
No, it's the 16th of December 2020.
I think on there it had both. We were reviewing last year's annual aims, and then we were setting new ones. So you probably copied it from last year's. But this is okay. It's minor modifications. This is actually the most accurate one we basically carried it over from last year. So this is perfect. So now you see the checkbox where it says take 1 minute. we could check that off under the checklist. Do you see it?
Oh.
Yeah, perfect. Cool.
Okay.
Now, now what we're gonna do is visualize, and we want to take like 2 minutes to calculate what you could do in the next 90 days driving towards your annual aim, and then we're gonna enter them under this could do list right here, and we got a list down below of what are the different things that you could do to help. Like if we think of the amount of this goal, this lofty goal of the 100 pieces of content a day, and just thinking of like content fries, the whole purpose of this program is to turn one live cast into 100 pieces of content, and it includes audio, podcasts, video, from meme videos to like YouTube videos. It contextualizes it for the different platforms, and it has quote card capabilities, and then they'll do transcripts, they'll do blogs, they'll do captions, all those things in one little program. So the question is, what do you see is what do you see could be some like higher level? We want to take that annual aim and break it down into smaller chunks. What do you think would be major milestones in accomplishing this?
Would that be like developing a team, or is that like a different aim?
No. It would definitely developing the content team. Any team that has to do with creating content would fall under this category.
Okay.
But it's probably not just a team. What was that?
A sloppy list? Or
Yes, this is a sloppy list. Yep.
Is this like a sloppy list?
This is a sloppy list.
Okay.
It's unorganized, unfiltered, not prioritized, just the mind dump of everything that we could do. This is imagining possibilities, no limits, just like, what could we do to make this happen?
Developed. Cameron was talking develop 80%. If develop 20% of the systems are bringing 80%, something like that.
Sure, that would be pretty cool. 20% of the systems, so bring 80% of the results. We'd have to identify what pieces of content that we'd want to, what format we would like to systemize. If you'd like to speak, I could type for you.
Okay. Identify what? Yeah. So fast typer.
Yeah. What else do you see that we could do?
Let's see. There'll be some recruiting involved, won't there be?
Yeah. So we could work with the onboarding and recruiting teams to find volunteers to help. I know in the the Traffic Secrets, it talks about what are the different platforms that we would be publishing on.
Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. I'm not sure about Twitter. Twitter is, but you can on Twitter. YouTube.
All right, we got YouTube. TikTok sounds like they have a lot of organic reach.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And LinkedIn has organic reach too.
Okay. I'm not familiar with LinkedIn, so.
I'm not either. But Content Fries is. Welcome, Kamran. We're looking at this. The link that was sent to you on Messenger.
Oh.
Sorry, go ahead.
I've also kind of been liking Pinterest.
Pinterest, okay.
I don't know if that is if people are still using it or not.
Go ahead.
As much as Instagram and those things.
Seems like people are using it.
People use Twitter a lot for like quotes and links.
Okay. I really don't know much about Twitter at all. So, what would be some major milestones for, like, what would be some, I guess, how do I say, we're probably going to need, what about training? What would we need to do as far as, like, helping people understand the mindset behind 100 pieces of content a day?
Yeah, we definitely need kind of like a video on AYO, how to start this first video you have, kind of like that explanation on how impactful it is.
What was the video called?
Oh, start here. AYO, start here.
Oh, start here? We have a start here? Where's that at?
On the AOYO. Not on the Amrevit channel.
I'm not sure what video you're referring to. I don't have enough details here. You just want me to type in AOY start here?
Start here.
Oh, I know what video you're talking about.
Yep, I can. Yeah, that explains.
You're right, that does explain it really well.
Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, that's a good place. Are there any courses we can implement? Kamran, what recommendation do you have for how we can move this 100 pieces of content, make it happen? Because this is basically the second section of the Traffic Secrets. There's a lot of overlap with what you're doing. Yes, this is all section 2, what we're talking about.
What about the Trilogy Secrets? That's a good book on content.
Yeah, Traffic Secrets, section 2. We give a tremendous amount of education and training.
Are you guys on a Notion page?
Yes, the Notion page I was telling you I sent on Messenger.
Content Fridays?
Yep.
Yeah, Content Fridays.
It's like social dealing with people. How to influence and influence people by currently.
How to influence people? Okay.
Copywriting secrets?
Copywriting secrets? Yep. People, that's all writing stuff for sure. What about the Content Multiplier course by Peng Joon?
Yes. Yeah.
Crazy standings.
For the leaders of these of the teams, you think they'll need to go through the leadership training? Isn't the leadership training or the communication challenge, or are they both the same?
Communication challenge includes leadership training for team leaders. Team leader boot camp is leadership training also.
Yeah. And train how to use Content Prize.
So, Content Prize provides training how to use it. What do you mean by that? Go through the training from Content Prize? Is that what you're saying? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think, well, we have, in 3 quarters, we could send 3, we can send 3 live casts through the Content Prize and see what we could repurpose, in theory.
Oh, you mean from live tasks from before?
Well, no, I meant these, like, last, yeah, like this past live cast and then the next upcoming live cast. We could probably, well, I'm just saying, like, in a quarter there's 3 live casts, so we could probably do 3. We could use the one in the before, but really if we start with 1 and then just see what are the practical, tangible ways that we could repurpose it, could make a big difference.
Okay.
What are the different ways, Rebecca, have you read the sales page for the Content Prize? Have you?
Me?
Yeah, have you?
I looked at it.
Sorry, what?
You looked at it? I was asking if you've read the sales page of the sales letter for the Content Prize.
Slice and fry.
Oh, I haven't.
That would probably
Where
be
is it?
that would be contentprize.com. That would probably be a really good step.
Okay.
That explains at least what it's for, how it's used, and why it matters. This is incredible. Isn't this tool just amazing?
Well, where's that cool long sales page?
Oh, oh, you're right. Where is it? What if you Google it? Or what happens when you log in? That's interesting. There's a get Content Prize limited special. No. Oh, limited time and special early bird offer. Lifetime early bird. There it is. Wow, you're right. There is a special sales page. I didn't realize it was kind of like that. All right, I'm gonna put it down here. Oh. There we go. All you need is 1,000 true fans. It could support the entire ministry and employ full-time laborers.
Just 1,000?
Just 1,000 true fans. They'll buy anything. Even if a $5 subscription would be $5,000 a month.
Yeah, like once I was saying, your region fans, that warm, hot traffic, that hot traffic.
Yeah, the really, really hot traffic. They're gonna buy the first. There we go. So, what are the different pieces of content that we could? I think what we could do is we could set goals that, like, as far as numbers go. We can set number goals of how many pieces of content a day we would like to accomplish by this first quarter. We could set content goals by, or like process goals by what types of content do we want to commit to delivering or repurposing for this first quarter. Well, they got checklists.
Set goals for another.
I'm sorry, can you say that again?
Like, you can write down that you could set goals for content goals for each quarter, so you could break it down into months later.
I'm not getting 100% of everything you're saying.
I was wondering if you could if you want to write that down. Okay, you're already writing it.
I missed the last portion.
If you could set content goals, but you already did.
Oh,
It's
okay.
now loaded on my machine.
But that's what we want to do right now. We want to set these content goals. That's why we're having this conversation.
Okay. So I could.
I think one thing that will ensure success is if we delegate responsibility and give goals to team leaders to repurpose.
Yes, I think so too, because when we started this year, we weren't sure what we were supposed to work to, so we just like throwing targets at nothing.
Yeah, it's true.
So for the first quarter, we can hit 33 a day. Oh, how much are we already producing a day?
What was that?
How much pieces of content are we producing a day?
How much pieces of content for what?
Are we producing a day?
Are
Can you hear me?
in the last year or right now?
Right now.
I don't know, but I think the most that we've ever gotten was like 8 a day. What?
Okay.
Yeah. And at our peak, I think we did 8 a day. Does anybody remember differently?
8 a day?
Yeah.
That is not good. Well,
Yes, like
I was thinking 33 for the first quarter.
Okay. Try to
Then
produce 30. You said 33? Oh, because that's a fourth?
yeah, kind of. Or should be staggered so that'll be easy to hit.
Should we start what? I like big
Okay.
goals that stretch
You
us.
could keep that, but I'll stagger the next.
33.
Yeah.
Because if we stretch ourselves and if we give our team a reason to step up to the plate, then they could really help assist. What are the, I guess, what are the types of content that we think that we would be able to do pretty well?
Podcast. Or one with the extracted. Probably YouTube. Probably podcasts. Those are easy.
Podcasts are easier? Okay. What else? You want to walk? You sure?
So like, oh,
Fine then.
I have some goals for the second and third quarter.
Oh, you do? What goals are those?
Oh, I don't think 33 is actually one for, but okay.
Carmen, are you able to
Okay,
participate in
so-
this too? It would be helpful to have your suggestions or ideas what we could do to help break it down. Tina, do you see how repurposing the slides would help us to reach these goals?
Well, we could do
And the second batch should be I'm trying to figure out. Hold on, let me get to my paper.
Okay.
you know how we have like pretty good pictures
Yeah.
for some of the things.
Yes.
You could put like a quote on it and just post it. That'd be easier.
Yeah, that would be easier. Easier.
Even I would know how to do that. I'm loose.
Oh, Bible readings counts?
Yeah, Bible readings are being published on the blog. That's all content. Yep. This week we're gonna do our squad from the website, not a Google Doc.
We got daily live videos, microblog. Wait.
Yeah, microblogs.
Sermons, leadership tables. What, meme videos?
Yeah, meme videos on Facebook.
Clips from the live cast.
Reels and
Oh yeah, reels.
reels or TikToks. Either one of those.
Yeah, that's true.
Those are simple.
Whatever that is.
It's real.
Tina.
Real.
We've got to find out who likes doing those.
The reels?
Yeah,
Yeah.
because we can cut.
That's, I think Daniel would be a good person.
Yeah, Daniel seems like he's got a lot on his plate. I don't know if he would be the best person for that. In theory.
Oh, okay.
But Content Fries allows us to trim and cut the live cast so we can make reels out of them.
Right.
One thing that we could do is have workathons exploring Content Fries. That would be pretty fun. Yeah?
Oh,
What?
you're gonna do
Yep.
some exploring
Yeah, because we don't know what we're doing with Content Fries yet.
the uncharted lands.
Uncharted lands, that's right. Uncharted territory.
Before next year?
Before next what?
Are you saying walkathons before next year or as we go through the year?
Oh. I think we're mostly talking about, I think we're mostly talking about the next. We're talking about the first quarter, so that'd be next year.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I have the quarterly goals. First one is 33, like what you have there. Second one is 58. Third one is 83, and the last one is 100.
Okay, so you're saying 33 and then what?
58.
58.
This is just like counting on the range of a day.
Okay.
58 a day, and then 83 a day, and then 100 a day. That should be good stretching.
Okay.
The last leg is the easiest.
Last leg is the easiest. It almost sounds like we should do backwards. Where we should make the first leg the easiest to give us some opportunity to fail forward, and then if we can hit a smaller target, then it creates momentum to do larger.
Okay. So, hold on. Let me see.
So maybe 25 a day first? 25 and then
20 or 25. Because if we did 20 a day, that would be 20 times 7. Which is 140 pieces of content a week. No. 20 times 7. Yeah, a week. 140 pieces of content a week. And that would mean...
You could do 20 for the first quarter, 38 for the second quarter.
Okay, so we'll do...
Oh, no, not 38. Oh, yeah, 38. Hold on, my maths.
So if we do 20 pieces a day,
and the next one 50.
there'd be
Not quite.
140 pieces a week.
45.
145?
No.
Oh.
Oh.
And that would mean times
140.
4 would be 560. That's 560 pieces of content a month. Think we could do that in 3 months?
But do you want to do 100 a day, right?
To do how many?
Do you want to do 100 a day?
Yeah,
right?
but yeah,
700 a week.
100 a day by 2020. Yeah, 2021.
2020. 2022.
So this would be 700 a week times 4 is 2,800 pieces a month.
Wow.
That's a goal. In 2021 to create 2,800 pieces of content a month.
That's some stuff.
You guys never thought of it that way before?
That is a lot. No.
No? Oh. So what we need to do is reasons reap results. We need to this quarter we need to saturate our mind with reasons to sow 2,800 pieces of content a month, or 100 pieces a day.
350,000 pieces a year?
Oh, is that how much it is? 350,000 a year?
Yeah, I think.
No, that's not right. It's not in the hundreds.
It sounds like we're gonna have to put our
Yeah.
whole focus on if we want to do that, we're gonna have to put all of our efforts, all of our focus on that. Is that our biggest focus?
That's the only thing we do. That is our biggest focus, is content.
Oh,
It's actually 33,000. It's
3,500.
no, it's 33.6 thousand a year.
Oh. Okay.
That's a way to break through the noise. The thing that we are building is a content machine. The team members that are joining the team, they are publishers. And yes, that is our focus. And I'm really glad this is clarifying for things.
So, what do you suggest? So, we have 20, 50, 83, 100.
20, 50, 8, 50?
I think it should be 80.
Alright, keep them
and
even like that.
100.
I think from 50, 40, 30, 40,
80 is a stretch.
10 to 30, 40. I wonder if we could do second quarter, 40 a day, 40 to 80. Nope. 80. I think we could try it. The thing is, in next quarter, we'll be able to readjust and see. It might take a couple years to get to this point, but we will get there if we persevere. And what we have to do is find who has the results that we want. Who is producing this amount of content at scale? Who do we know on the interwebs that is doing this right now?
Gary V.
Gary V, he's one. Who else?
He did 100 pieces of content a day?
Yeah. And he even wrote a slide presentation to show us how to do 100 pieces a day. And 100 pieces a day is not like a daily life video. It could be like one quotable posted on Twitter. Twitter you can post 20 times a day without any problems. And Instagram you could post 20
Like
quote cards a day.
Stories too.
Yeah, we could post like 7 to 20 times on Instagram a day, and like Instagram is set up for that. The thing is, we have to look at speed. Speed is the name of the game. Execution and just like quickly producing and repurposing. It's not about like a little here, a little there. Let's see how long this takes me. And there's like a crafting the art is just by doing it so many times. But what I was saying is like what this could look like is
systems coming.
Yeah, systems come in. Exactly. And then like on Twitter you can post like 30 times in a day, multiple times an hour, and then on Instagram you can post 20 times with a mixture of quote cards and framework photos and like 3-minute meme videos. You can go a live video however you want to do it. Just the mixture of stuff. People really like that. And every piece that we publish is an opportunity to go viral. And the question is like, if our publications are now sowing the gospel seed, how many seeds of truth do we want to publish?
Many as possible.
Yeah, as many as we can. And the way to break through the noise is through publishing. And the thing is, it's not like us necessarily just going through all day, every day, like making content. It's more of like This is where we need leverage. We need team.
Teamwork.
What we are doing is developing our leadership skills. The way we're going to do this is by leveling up in our leadership, communicating with people, and helping others to flourish and use their talents. There is a huge, massive, enormous field of laborers that want to use social media for Christ, but they have no idea where to start. They don't know the principles, and they would be super willing. People just like veg out on audio alone, and they'd love to repurpose audio in 1,000 different ways. And if we provided a training for this, then yeah, people like that. And Spirit of Prophecy says that we people need to learn the printer's trade.
So it'd be nice to have. It would be nice to have like team goals.
Yeah, team goals.
Like goals for each team. Like after we break it down, the quarterly, we have to see which teams can produce how much a month.
Yes, that's true. Okay, so and make sure those team goals collectively add up to I guess
Quarterly goals.
yeah, our quarterly goals. Yeah, absolutely. That's solid right there. That's what I think we didn't do last year. Kim was trying to put people in charge of it, and that's where, we were striving, and what she did do effectively is people started taking ownership of different platforms, and that was good. Yeah, we got to do more of that now.
Things got blurry when you didn't know what target to aim at.
Yeah. What are you thinking, Tina?
Actually, as I had to, probably each month I will ask her how much do we need to aim to, how much. It's kind of better if each team knows its goal
Yes.
each month and each week. I think I kind of did that with the code card team. I put somewhere in the TLB 2.0
Yeah.
assignments how much code cards would add up, be part of the 100-piece
That's good.
content a day.
Yeah, because between framework photos and quote cards, there's a lot that we can use. I think the major mindset thing that we have to teach on our team is repurposing. Repurposing content is going to help us to get there. Because we got a lot that we could reuse and modify and adjust.
Like even like frameworks like that, but then do a framework photo or like one of those multiple photos. Would that
Yeah.
be one piece of content or would that be?
No, the carousel with putting that in, that would be like 6 different pieces of content. That would be 6 at one time. And then the framework photo would be a 7th. And then if you take each one and you create a quote card out of it, like a quotable, then that would be another 5. And if we create a reel video out of the day live video, that would
What
be
is a real video?
a reel is like it's like a story post, but it's cut with like it just has a little bit more like words, or it might have captions. What was that?
One. I love the center one.
Yeah. Oh yeah, she
Yeah,
said she'll send you.
sure.
It's basically a longer story post, but that would be another one, and you can post that reel video on Instagram and on TikTok,
That'd be-
and so that would be 2 more, just with one framework.
So if you post it on Instagram, that's one. If you post it on TikTok, that's another.
That's
one.
another one.
Okay.
Yep. And then you could take all those quotables and post them on Twitter one day, and then that would be another 7. So right there, we've already got like 40 different pieces of content from that one framework on the whiteboard. And you could take a picture of the whiteboard and post that on Instagram, and that would be a photo, a piece of content also.
Yeah.
Does that make sense? That sounds more doable, right?
Yeah. Number 4.
Yeah.
That was
Mm-hmm.
very
Yeah, well, it sounds daunting until you understand like how do you define the terms, and that's where Gary V's slide deck about how he literally shows us how to Gary V. Where is this? It is like the coolest thing. He shows us. Watch this. 100 pieces.
We only have
Yeah.
12 minutes left.
This is how to make 64 pieces of content in a day. That is just from one sermon. Take one sermon and turn it into 64 pieces. Actually, that might be it. I think that is it. And then this is a slide presentation that helps you to. Oh, here it is. If you're planning to be relevant in business over the long term, you need to consider putting out 100 plus or more pieces of content every single day. 100 plus or more. So this is the first stepping stone across the 7 to 10 platforms that matter. So this is like one piece, publish here, 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 here. That's 7. It's just a matter of distributing it. Yeah. So anyways, with this, we got like 11 minutes left, eh?
Yeah.
Oh, I should save that. This is another thing. We need to have our team go through this. Who else do we know that publishes 100 pieces of content a day?
Peng Jun?
Yeah,
Does he do
yeah,
that?
Peng Jun.
Or does he just like puts them up?
Yeah, Peng Jun is all over the place. He does that. You know who else does that?
No.
Russell
Oh.
Brunson.
Who else?
Russell Brunson.
Oh. But he has some nice graphics now, but I like them.
How about Brendan Burchard?
Brendan Burchard does not publish as much. He does do a lot, and he has a course showing how to do it. Well, we could put Brendan on here. He teaches you how to do that. Gary V and Russell Brunson. These 4 are some people that we can study to see how do they repurpose content, and then we can do that, and it could make a tremendous difference. But I really see more so that a lot of the foundation starts with the transcription.
So we need to find someone for the transcription?
Yeah, for proofreading. And Content Fries transcribes all of our videos. We just need someone to get on Content Fries and proofread it. Isn't that cool? And we use the live cast as a pillar content, and then we break it up and cut it up into micro, and that's like the sawdust is all the results and residue. If more like evangelists, pastors, preachers, teachers did that with their sermons, evangelistic seminars, like, oh man, they'd reach so many more people.
Yeah. You
But
see, they can't do it themselves. They have to have a team.
that's right.
And that's the part that I guess some of them don't understand.
They don't understand it yet, but we're gonna help them.
Foreigner kind of do it.
You what?
Yeah, but Foreigner does it. Foreigner does it a little bit, but
Who?
I think he does them, most of them himself.
Who?
Try to put like Foreigner.
Oh, Forerunner?
Forerunner.
Yeah.
Publish on social media, but it's not repurposing.
It's not repurposing. Uh-oh. Yeah, he's been around for a while. He's like one of the pioneers in the industry as far as our people go. And that's good. I want to get together all of these biggest Adventist publishers and just do a mastermind together to share the different concepts and things that we could do together. I think it would be really helpful for them and
Yeah,
and
that
us.
would be so good.
Yeah, we could record it, sell it, or share it with people as a summit. But that's on the brinks. I know a lot of the people with 300,000 subscribers. They don't delegate a whole lot. Mark Fox does, Dustin doesn't, and Attila doesn't. But with School for Prophets.
Dustin Peslin?
Yeah, Dustin Peslin. He's a Hope Through Prophecy. So let's prioritize these. Out of these, which ones are going to make the highest return on investment of our time? So I know for the platforms, Instagram and TikTok have our audience on there. YouTube is probably the next.
Facebook.
Facebook doesn't necessarily have our target audience as much, but they are. I mean, it's currently our largest
They are
audience.
the older people.
Yeah, they're the older people, like our grandmothers and stuff. But the younger people are on TikTok and Instagram. We could publish on TikTok a lot, and I think if we really created reels and put them on TikTok, I mean, that right there, we would get literally thousands and thousands and thousands of views right now, but it's a small window of opportunity.
Yeah, they're more engaging.
Yeah, it's just
But it seems
the amount of
like
attention
more
on
than
TikTok, the supply and
to
demand.
Instagram and Reels because, yeah, and like some of them are moving to Instagram because they're getting banned or something. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Why.
Yeah, there's some fights with USA and China right now. So, what else would make the biggest difference for our team? And if you're gonna create systems for creating quote cards, then well, you were mentioning too that how do I say this? That we're gonna have to redo some of our systems. We're gonna use the calendars on Notion as our content machine.
Yeah.
And I would like to see
mhm.
what the quote card capabilities would be like on Content Fries. If you could play around with that a little bit too.
Sure. I could. I have to play around with it to know what exactly it does. I could set that for like next week. Yeah, I could.
Oh,
do
that'd
that
be
all
cool.
next week.
That would be really good. I think for this year, the more people that we funnel their attention and efforts to Content Fries, the further we're gonna go. So, what would be another? I'm so glad you said that YouTube channel start here. We should have everyone start there and understand that because that explains it really well,
Yeah,
and it speaks our language.
and even if some time in the future you have to like add it or like go it again,
Yeah, that wouldn't be a
or
problem.
re-record it, that as we ask them.
I should do that eventually. So, in this, what pieces of content should we focus on the most? Which ones will help us to reach 140 pieces a week?
As in types or platforms.
Well, platforms.
Because each
Both.
platform has different types.
Both. Well, which ones can we practically get started with right now?
Instagram.
What content on
we could do
Instagram?
Videos and meme videos.
Okay.
Stories, code cards, framework photos.
Carousals would probably bring the most because
Yeah, those carousals for sure.
Those are the framework photos.
Yeah, we could do framework photos also.
Mm.
I know Sister What's Her Face really likes those.
Susan.
Susie. Oh yeah, and you were saying reels.
Daily live videos on YouTube.
Yeah, we want to. We just don't have anyone to schedule them right now.
Oh, I see. Well, those would be good for the YouTube, and that would be good for podcast because you just strip the audio and make it into podcast. So I think if you focus on podcast, YouTube, Instagram, that should be a good start.
Okay. Yeah, I agree.
But the different types within those.
So, which ones? So Facebook and then podcast. Those seem to be pretty simple. Oh, we have our blog too. Bible readings once a week.
Right. Yes. Because of
And
the squads.
yeah, day live videos on podcasts, and then Facebook is day live videos, and then these would be. I realize day live videos would help if we just repurpose them on 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 4 a day already.
Well, we are posting them on Instagram, podcasts, Facebook, and YouTube.
Yeah, we are. So that's 4 a day already. That's halfway to as far as we got last year.
Yeah, we're just ramping it up.
And I'm gonna be consistent. I'm gonna stay forward. I'm gonna stay focused. I have stronger reasons now.
Okay. You know, remember on your stories, you post like a kind of mini. Go check out that daily life video. So this is what we learned.
Yeah.
That could be a reel too, or like a short video.
Those could be
for
reels?
stories.
Yeah, that would be great.
Not really reels, but
I have a list of why wouldn't they be able to be reels? Or some of them that may not be like, hey, go check out this piece, but something that are like value content, not like a hook.
yes.
Yeah, like those ones. Okay, so that is so powerful. You're right.
Yes.
Repurpose valuable stories, not hooks. Yeah, that would be awesome because I have on Google Photos every story I've ever posted, and we can find those ones that were like the value ones, and we could put them into reels and post those. People would like that. That's
And
neat.
2 extra things on Instagram in the stories would be remind of the squads and other people's testimony. Like sometimes we post on our stories and maybe we post the story, kind of like that.
Yeah, that'd be good. So I think we should probably wrap it up here. We have, at least for this, well, oh man. Before we leave, I think one thing we should definitely have is a learning goal. What are we going to learn during this quarter regarding Content Fries?
Funnel hack.
What are we going to funnel
And
hack?
The content fries.
how to repurpose what we already
Or
have.
not, that's not funnel hacking, but like.
So repurpose what we have would be 3 live cast.
And
We could do that?
right. So learn content files could be one.
Yeah. What if we try to use Content Fries to accomplish this? This 20 pieces a day.
Yeah.
Okay. We could try to do that.
And one more.
Is there anything regarding Content Fries that we could also add to this? Read the sales page. I think we should go through Gary Vee's training on 64 pieces of content a day. I think this is foundational. This slide.
Yes.
And then that should probably be
Do you want
good.
to measure? Do you want to measure third one? Oh, okay.
Probably. Well, maybe. Well, work with the onboarding recruiting. That's definitely something we got to do in order to make this happen.
Okay. And then in the second quarter, we do something like develop the teams.
Well, I think we could probably develop the teams as we go this month. I mean, this quarter.
Yeah. Yeah, that would be better.
Well, with this being said, I think we got the things that we need. Set content goals for each platform.
Like, I went through when we finish, I could, let y'all know.
Okay, yeah. And then this should be sufficient to what we're doing. All right, cool. Praise the Lord. We can consider ourselves finished.
Okay.
So ourselves dismissed.
Yay.
Wow, this is a blessing. How about
This
we?
kind
Oh,
of
go ahead.
gives me an idea of how to use it personally.
Yes, that's what I was hoping.
This process gives me an idea of how to do it for my personal stuff.
I wanted to show you this process so that you can apply it to your personal annual aims and make them come to fruition. This is called goal setting in the now, taking a far distant outcome and breaking it down to quarterly, monthly, weekly, and using these planning scopes to help it to attach your long-term vision to your daily activities. And next week we're going to take this and we're going to break it down into monthly missions to accomplish this this 90-day goal.
Good.
That's good. Okay, well then how about we close here with a word of prayer? Tina, would you like to pray for us?
Sure.
Okay.
Father in heaven, we give you thanks and honor for grace, for mercy. We want to submit our lives into your hands, O Father, and you have seen our goals, our desires to, Father, to publish your word, O Father, that other people might be drawn to you. I ask that you might guide and direct us in all of our ways, O Father, that we might glorify your name. Be with Rebecca, be with us as we go our separate ways, and help us to do our next duties faithfully, cheerfully, and give us strength and energy, O Father, to continue. And I thank you in Jesus' name. Amen.
Amen. Praise the Lord. This is great.
Okay, you'll have a good evening. But I was going to tell you, what was I going to tell you? Oh.
What you were going to tell us? Do you want to be on the recording or should I stop the recording first?
Oh, you could stop it.